back in February, there were rumors that started about AJ Styles' current contract with WWE potentially coming to a close here in the early stages of 2025. Now, the speculation was that maybe he could jump to AEW, make his debut in AEW once that happens. Now, Styles himself has suggested that he wants to finish his career with WWE, which is coming a lot quicker than a lot of us really would like it to come. He said 50 is essentially the deadline. He never wanted to wrestle into his 50s. The guy is 47, will be 48 in the middle of this year. But once again, this past week, those rumors started to resurface again online. Man, wouldn't it be great to see AJ Styles in AEW? Man, AJ Styles would be better off. I've seen that in AEW. And I didn't think much about it until after what I saw on Monday. This Mania buildup for AJ Styles between him and Logan Paul was rough, man. The match was made official on Monday by Raw General Manager Adam Pearce. It will be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. And those two in a ring, when it comes to actually wrestling, might be entertaining. But boy, that promo on Monday was not. It really wasn't. It is the same cut and paste feud that we have seen with everybody with Logan Paul. They don't like him because he's an unlikable guy, and he hadn't earned it and earned the right to be in the position that he's in WWE. Meanwhile, guys like AJ Styles took 20 years just to get to WWE, and then has been here for 10 years and has still been given similar opportunities to what Logan Paul has gotten in 3 years since just saying, hey, I'm going to pick this up like it's knitting. Yeah, the storyline works, but the storyline has been done with the same antagonist time and time again. So until WrestleMania, I don't really have any interest in what this program is. And it sucks because AJ Styles is my favorite current wrestler in every promotion. It is AJ Styles. He still has it. He still has the ability and the capability to go at an elite level. Putting him in a ring with Logan Paul on the mic, it hasn't been entertaining. The match, I'm sure it will be. But because of that, it's made me think, are those people on the internet correct? Will we get more out of AJ Styles in his final few years if he is with AEW versus if he is with WWE? And the answer, after taking a couple days to think about this, is yes, we will. Because we'll get a couple of things. One, we'll get a lot of really good feuds. We'll get a lot of really good matches for AJ Styles. Get to see Styles versus Okada again. Get to see Styles versus Omega again. Get to see Styles versus Will Ospreay. You're telling me those wouldn't all be 5-star matches on Dave Meltzer's scale? Now, of course, it's an AEW, so he already probably has 4 stars going into the match, but they would be match of the year candidates, each and every one of them. Maybe he gets one last match or one last feud with Samoa Joe, that throwback to their TNA days when they were running that company. Get to see that. Maybe a reunion run with the Young Bucks, but again, who knows what's going on with them because they haven't been on AEW television since October. But still, there is that connection, AJ and the Bucks. So there's a lot of people, there's a lot of feuds, there's a lot of matches that would be great to see AJ Styles have one more go at in AEW. You could say the same for WWE. I'm sure we'd all love to see AJ versus Cena one more time. I'm sure we'd all like to see AJ versus Roman again. But you look at AEW and the names are just a little bit, I wouldn't say bigger, but the list is longer with high quality names. There's high quality names on both sides, but the list is longer in AEW. And the second reason here, AJ might actually get a proper final world title run. The last time AJ Styles held gold in WWE was the tag titles with Omos back in 2021. The last time AJ Styles held a world championship was in 2018. That's 7 years ago, and only year 3 of his run in this company. The house that AJ Styles built, his first world title run in WWE, was great. It helped put Smackdown back on the map. It helped build that brand back up. I don't know if we'll get that again in WWE. I don't know if we'll get a proper title run out of AJ Styles in WWE, because right now you look at their world titles, you have Cody Rhodes and that title, which feels like it is meant to be for the top of the top main eventers in this company. Roman Reigns held that for over 1,000 days, 1,316 days. Roman Reigns held that title. Cody has held it now. I think we're approaching the 1 year mark, 365 days. John Cena's going after it. Randy Orton will probably go after it. Roman Reigns eventually will go after it once again. It feels like the laundry list of people in front of AJ Styles is just too much for him to climb in 2.5 years to get a proper final title run. Meanwhile, in AEW, right now, who's vying for the world title? Jon Moxley has it. You can say what you want. Maybe he won't have it by the time you listen to this, if it is past what we see here at AEW Dynasty coming up this weekend. But we're seeing Cope just finish a world title feud with Jon Moxley, a multi-month, multi-match world title feud with Jon Moxley. And AJ has way more left in the tank than Adam Copeland does. Wouldn't need the crazy blood spots either. I love Edge. I love Adam Copeland. But man, those matches were not fun to watch. They were rough. There was the shock factor, and that was all. It's a shell of what he was. Now, again, do I still enjoy him? Yeah. Anytime Metalingus hits, I lose my mind. But in a world title feud, it just didn't feel like it fit. I feel like it would still fit with AJ. So would it be better? Would we get more out of it? Yes. Is it better for AJ? Only AJ can answer that. You know, what's the money like? What's the retirement plan like? What's the post-retirement plans, right? Is there a lane where AJ can remain involved in WWE more or better or at a higher rate than we can be involved in with AEW? AEW is still a brand on the rise. AEW is still looking to build that identity, looking to make those memories, looking to establish themselves. And they've done a great job with this deal with Max that has gotten them there. But at the same time, WWE set. If he gets an opportunity to either be a trainer or just be, I doubt he'd want to be a writer, but you never know. If he gets an opportunity to be involved post-career, post-in-ring career, maybe it's better at WWE. I don't know. I haven't seen the retirement packages for either place. But it feels like WWE is likely a better post-career spot for AJ. But in the last 2.5 years of his in-ring career, something's telling me, and it might just be the lackluster build to him and Logan Paul, that he might be better off, and we might get more out of him in AEW. Again, this might be a moot point. He might sign an extension and say, I'm ended my career in WWE, and I'm sure what he does will be great. Like I said, Paul versus Styles at Mania is going to be a heck of a lot of fun as far as a match is concerned. But the opportunities, they feel like they might be a little bit higher, a little bit bigger, a little bit more important if he were to jump ship. We'll have to wait and see what he ends up doing.